Construction complete.
The Kappa aliens. Having decoded what counts as a language among them, Envoy Procula Sextilla has identified the Kappa aliens as a nomadic civilization known as the Rongo Braves. They occupy a number of large space stations in and around the Screeching Abyss, systems that house the bulk of their massive numbers in crowded and squalid conditions. Despite this, or perhaps because of it, they seem to have developed a strong martial culture. Life in the cold void has become second nature to them, and they are very adept at space warfare. There is no Lorongo central government to speak of. Instead, they are divided into several different factions that vie endlessly with one another for resources and respect. Given their large population and the shipbuilding capability of their stations, this constant infighting is the only thing keeping them from growing into a significant threat to galactic peace. Attempt to contact them.
An alien empire is
What do you want, foolish Dwamak? What happened to make your face look like that? Reactor accident? Vacuum exposure? Look at you. We are the Lorongo. We hunt Dwamak. We come to Lorongo Tuft. We make Dwamak stew. Not good for you, yes? Perhaps you know other Dwamaks. Perhaps you want them to be Dwamak stew. This can be arranged. Lorongo not above fighting for Dwamaks against other Dwamaks. If price is right.
Alrighty. Well, the Screeching Abyss. Yeah, let's, No, you're not allowed to go in there.
Only thing worse than a Dwamak is a Dwamak! No! Do not ask what it is!
I can hire a leader. I can hire an admiral if the price is right, but we don't have any money. My goodness, be careful, Toby. Another demotion. Jelena might go to another empire to work with. Oh no. You like to explore the cosmos, right? So if we can build a station here, we can get random events because we're neighbors with them, which could be good for us. We do, though, need to stockpile some form of resource, though. Oh, res aliens! New aliens for us to explore. But I don't see them right now. Yay! Ooh, terraforming candidate. This toxic world could be terraformed. Cool. And I got the bug where it's gonna always ping. That's annoying. Sorry about that. Hold on. Can I? I cannot. Oh, that's good. That's annoying. That bug still exists. I'm gonna go here and then here. Ooh, we also get alloys. Why can you communicate with all these species? You think some different language? No, we actually... So what I'm doing is I'm sending these envoys to learn to decipher their language. It took us about 3 whole years to figure out their language and to be able to decipher it, to have our computers be able to translate it for us. So it does take time. But however, these guys were quite simple to figure out their language. So... because they're simple people. What about rocks? What about the rocks? We're actually gonna go this way first. Ooh, astral threads? I need it. Monthly astral threads. What is this? All must be true. Requires a wormhole, astral scar, or astral rift, an L-gate, or L-tunnel. Ooh, so I can produce... Yes! Yes, 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 yeah, 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 yeah. That's what we need. That way we get a whole bunch of unity through space! Where are you? What are you stuck on? You're stuck over there. Survey. You know what? We're going to survey this way first. Survey, and then we'll figure out where to go from there. We are needing more influence, though. How are you gonna... What about... How are you going to decipher that? The clickety-clackities.
Construction
Yay!
complete.
Alrighty. We're gonna build the research first, and then that, and then I need you to go here, and then you... I think it's gonna be faster just to do that. 346 days. Yeah. It's just gonna be faster that way. You are still exploring this way. Well, we might be able to find a way to get to this one, but that's really far. So it's kind of ways away.
System surveyed.
Actually, how does the rocks even want? Do they eat food? They consume minerals. They don't eat food like we do. They consume minerals. So rocks eat rocks, essentially. We're gonna go this way first. Uh-oh. That is another empire. Alright, let's be fully honest. I don't need to expand this way first. We need to go here now. I still need more influence. We have discovered that the far-reaching signals originate from a simple spaceborne organism we are taking to calling void worms. It appears that the galaxy is riddled with these creatures. From the varying wavelengths of the signals, we have determined that the creatures develop through several stages of growth before reaching final maturity. Though they do not appear outwardly aggressive, lies. Their pattern of communication indicate coordination on a galactic scale. We're gonna say easy prey in this case for more damage to void worms.
An alien empire is reaching out to us.
Alright, and that lies. It's not an alien empire. Lies, lies, lies. Continent world. We have 400 minerals. What am I making? Consumer goods into Unity. I mean, I could produce farms. Can turn minerals into alloys. I mean, yes or no, but the biggest thing I'm still having to deal with turns consumer goods into trade, right? I mean, trade is not terrible no more. I've got so many unemployed people. go ahead and get researcher labs. Improve research, I guess. Ran out of minerals. Whoops. Build mining station, and then I need you to start making your way over here. Because we need to race for at least this point. Alright, build this starbase. Another tradition is available. Upkeep for researchers is reduced. Excellent. Why is their ship way prettier than yours? When was the last time you climbed something? So, I mean, yeah, their ships look really, really cool. Which... Oh! They're bio ships! Solorums. We haven't figured them out yet, but yeah, they look pretty cool. Oh wait, we can finally get a new scientist. Dear Lord. Oh, I need Unity, which I don't have. First contact event pending with the Res aliens. The inhabited world we have discovered in the Havenstar system. Oh, no. Clearly belongs to the so-called Res aliens. It is the system's third planet. A PCF star adjacent planet with many large surface elements. We know not what spiritual significance this system holds for these beings, but they seem to be part of an interstellar civilization. We should do what we can to decipher their language. Keep at it. I never got the question of how are we gonna approach alien species?
System survey.
System has been surveyed. Bio means living, right? Yeah. Living things in space.
Construction complete.
Right. Even less energy needs to be consumed. So that ship is a mega living thing? Yep! It's a big giant living thing in space. All of these are. Veiled tunnels. Ooh. Uh-oh. Something waits in the Blondie system. A veiled passage cut from the fabric of space-time. Its horizon rippling with psionic energy. Sensor data is erratic, and the crew of our science vessel reports strange disturbances. Wildly visceral dreamlike visions, a persistent sense of being watched. Fulfill hallucinations. Despite the frustrating lack of useful telemetry, it seems clear we have stumbled onto a tunnel through uncharted reaches. A dangerous path, yet the rewards may be great. On the tunnel's far side lies a distant corner of the galaxy. What lies behind the veil?
Planet colonized.
Yay! And then we colonized. What is this? And then a new thing for me to contact. What? Hold on. Oops. What have I done? I can't move? Alright. We're gonna exit the menu. Too many things are going wrong. Alright, load game. Load latest save. Yeah, that's fine. Computer crash. I pushed some button. F10 definitely did something. Control F10. There we go. It was me pressing F10. Control F9. Not because of map size? No, it's not because of the map size. The game doesn't hate me that much yet. Oh, no. Look at that. Isn't space pretty? Nice. But that's good, because that's not another empire. So that is something we could easily deal with. So I need to win the race to this choke point, but I first need to, race over here.
Spaceborne life form encountered.
Fascinating. Fascinating. Interesting. Oh, we're already investigating too many things. Uh-oh. Those are void worms, but who else is here? The Tianki! Space cows! Boo. Alright. Immortal. We need to improve this planet as much as possible. Now, if anything, I would like Immortal to be focusing on generator districts. But let's go ahead and buy some minerals and get a medical center. So we're currently getting crystals. They'll be able to take care of those jobs for us. But economically, they're currently all focusing on being colonists. Yeah, we'll get that fixed. I want the medical facility also something that they get to focus on. Is Immortal the capital? No, Immortal is not the capital. Immortal is the name of the planet. It's the name of the planet. We're gonna just... There we go. That was... There was a thing on Streamlabs that was annoying me. There we go. That's cooler. Yeah, I was naming the planet after you, man. Especially since you died.
Construction complete.
I mean, after all those speeches of, you know, we're going to live forever and all that. Not going to lie, that's usually what ends up happening for comical stuff in most cases. But, you go, we're going to live forever! And then they, unfortunately die. All because of a mon. Alright, we also can get a new scientist. Unity is going to be spent for Arrested Development, Destructive, Carefree. Well, we don't need another scientist leader. We can get one that's resilient, that lives longer. We're going to get this one that's going to live forever, hopefully. And then adaptable. We're going to level up quickly. Might be able to get them to a high level. We might want to go the harmony path, just so that way we can make our guys live longer. Try to take advantage of that as much as possible. Alright, we are still fine on being able to claim this system for ourselves. We need 6 more influence. Alright, I'm not really seeing anything that would threaten me to be able to get this system at all. And then we're just going to start having you start exploring all the edge cases. And then make your way back. How many other empires are there? I don't know. Anywhere from 15 to 30. And one of them is here. They've got a big fleet. Economy, we still have a lot of civilians. I mean, the civilians are producing trade and amenities, so our people are happy by not, you know, having to do too much, but, we definitely could be producing a lot more. So, we're gonna go ahead and, I cannot currently afford... Well, here's what we can do. We can sell a lot of consumer goods and then buy a whole bunch of minerals and then get research labs. So we're going to be putting all of our research labs on the planets and on stations. Like in this TRAPPIST system, we're going to be building up for more unity through space.
Construction complete.
Boom. Alright, please tell me we can win this race.
Anomaly discovered.
Ship automation. Go ahead and just start exploring everything, please. Are you ready for war? I'm not ready for war, but I would need a lot more alloys. I probably should plan for war, depending. It depends on what these guys end up being, but right now we're fine. Now I think about it, I know why Amon managed to get me. It's because Emerald Immortal was a woman. Shalito has returned to the galaxy. Alrighty. That's a woman? Hopefully we can get this system first.
System surveyed.
We actually got another system I can colonize. And this one, it's a pretty big planet. It has docile fauna? Oh. Improved habitability and improved happiness? Ooh! This planet's wildlife and plants growth lacks many natural predators, making them unusually docile and thus pleasant to live with. The population is checked by storm damage rather than survival of the fittest. So this planet, I do want to colonize, but it's going to be great for us to make this a research planet because of the society research. So this one is specifically going to be a tech world. Increase lab build speed. Well, I mean, we're going to start off on auto-designated, so... And then we can always change it later. Yeah. And... we're going to name this one... let's see... Read my ship. New scientist's name should be Amon. Not a chef. I can figure that out in a moment. This one is gonna be socialite. That'll be fine. So we're hurting on trade for just a brief moment, but that's gonna be fine. But your ship name is the ISS Mucinus. Joseph, how goes it? Welcome, welcome. Welcome to Stellaris. We are doing a little bit to explore. Tell him why you chose to do that. Totally shows your wisdom. Are we talking about you're talking about chef? What? Hold on. I mean gaslit. We're actually going to start selling just one rare mineral and get a bit more trade. Why not playing Power World anymore? A lot of things. There are just a lot of games I want to play right now.
Anomaly discovered.
Ooh, an anomaly. I do want to play more Power World. Like, for instance, I'm going to pause real fast while we talk about it. So, I do want to play more Power World. But I'm going to wait just a little bit because there should be about another update within 3 months that I would want to explore with. But I am also looking for... I am laughing hilariously with the announcement of Pal Farm. Pretty much immediately the same time that Nintendo released like some Pokemon farming, Farmville game announcement. So, it's a whole bunch of fun. I'm curious to see what they're going to do with that. I don't know if it's supposed to be like a little bit of a joke. I'm assuming it's a real game, but we're just going to take a minor break because I've got a ton of other games that are coming out that I want to play right now, especially since we just got DLC for Stellaris. I have my own game project I'm working on in the background. I want to play more Monster Train. I want to play, because another game that got an update is TCG Card Shop Simulator. One King is Enough I want to play. Like, I've got so many games I want to play, and unfortunately I don't have time to just play them all. So, I will play whichever one is there. And Roblox, I am not touching Roblox with a 10-foot pole. I used to many, many years ago when it first came out. And by many years ago, gosh, how long would that have been? Like 15? 15-ish years ago, give or take? But Roblox is not a safe place anymore. Yeah, Roblox is a no-no place.
Anomaly discovered.
Ooh, Kelsian society encountered. Ooh, we have detected the presence of an alien civilization on Phrase 2nd in the Phrase system. They appear to be in the early space age, as evidenced by the many primitive satellites orbiting their home world. Their nation states they are on the path towards joining together in a global government, and it is likely only a matter of time before they venture beyond their world and join the galactic community. We should consider building an observation post above the world to study them more closely. Ooh, regional capitals, primitive mines, primitive power plants. Look at all this. In the Kelsen. An alien species. Quite a few of them, too. Within my territory is very much not safe. Yeah, Roblox is a no-no zone. Do not associate with Roblox at all. What's your favorite food? Burgers, followed by tacos. For me, I like a somewhat thick-ish kind of patty. I'm okay with 2 patties. Those are great. Gotta add cheese. But I also like a egg. Like, this is a very protein-heavy burger, by the way. But, like, egg, you know, a sunny side up egg, not mixed or anything, but just a cooked egg, and bacon if I can, is my favorite kind of burger, with a sesame seed bun, and cheese. Right, but that's the kind of burger I prefer the most. I do also typically add ketchup to it, but that's because I add ketchup to everything, almost everything. But I do love me a good burger. We got a lot of alloys.
Anomaly discovered.
We are not producing enough influence in order to expand quickly enough with 2 construction ships. Man of culture, ketchup is questionable, though. I mean, ketchup helps me eat a lot of food. I unfortunately have a terrible diet. I don't like a lot of foods, so. Habitable World Survey. After I just finished exploring, like, so many. Why are you just now showing me this? We're kind of contained. I'm going to say we have more important matters to focus on and just get the Unity, which we're going to then immediately level up. Database uplinks to get the edict of that, but that also allows us to a close shave. We're gonna pick up the Ascension perk, technological ascendancy. Yeah, that one's always good. Enables research focused policies, but also allows us to get rare technology even better, which we do want in order to get psionic theory. So that is what we're going with there. A close shave. The ISS Parthia, our vessel we had sent to investigate the Resys aliens, narrowly escaped a vicious attack by their forces. It seems they had thought to seize our ship to interrogate our crew. Probably with the aim of swinging further hostilities against us in their favor. Thankfully, the ISS Parthia managed to engage emergency FTL before it was too late. That is very worrying. So, we probably do want to start building up a military fleet. Unfortunately, there's not much we could do when it comes to our technology options, because we're still trying to get the automatic colony ships. Wow. Even as our first technology pick, this is pointless because I've already colonized 2 planets. This is why I never picked this technology. This technology is just useless. I was hoping it would be good, but I digress. My mistake. Roblox having a lot of games. We don't play Roblox here. Roblox is not a safe place. An odd factor. No. Not this one. On the planet of Immortal, a group of investigators have found a hidden factory on Immortal. The building and its state of decay tells of an old civilization, one that excelled at constructing things that stood the test of time. A population would easily be able to use the facility to add to the colony's production output, adding even more potential jobs. However, we are going to go in here. We're having the worst luck today, right? All right, workers. Odd factory. You are not allowed to touch this odd factory at all. But we can get alloys. Don't touch it. I touched the button. Alrighty. Good enough.